To wait for the stream to figure out if it's working. Because this stupid stream is so far behind. Ah. What the hell? Okay. I think it's there, it's just quiet, so let me turn it up. How do I... Am I turning it up? To wait for the stream to figure out if it's working. Because this stupid stream is so far behind. Ah. What the hell? Okay. I think it's there, it's just quiet, so let me turn it up. Okay. How do I... Am I good? It's good. 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 We're figuring it out, guys. I am heard. Okay. Now, what I'm saying, Nova, Ken, I am not... Yeah, I know. I am not joining VC because I'm doing this tier list of Warrior Cat ships, and what will you have to say about that? What will you have to say about Warrior Cat ships tier list? You're just gonna be talking about like Your Turn to Die in the background. No! I'm not joining VC! Oh my god. There's only one person watching. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Shouldn't say that on YouTube. Maybe not. Okay. I'm done setting it up. I'm done talking to you guys. It is actually time to do the thing I came here to do, which is this Warrior Cats tier list. So first I'm going to edit the things. So up here, I'm going to put OTP. This is my favorite. It's my favoriteest of all time. And then here we're going to put love for ships that I love. And here we'll put ships that I like. Here we'll put ships that I don't care about. Ships that I kinda don't like, and then we're gonna do dislike, like actively dislike. Oh, that's the wrong color. And then we'll make another one below, and this one will be hate, like absolutely despise. Okay, stream still good? I am not doing a Warrior Cats Your Turn to Die. I've never even played the game. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Starting off strong with Kestrel Flight and Jay Feather. I really like Kestrel Flight and Jay Feather. They're really cute. I like most Jay Feather ships, and I've always liked Kestrel Flight for no reason. I just think that he's cute, and I have no other reason. I like his name. I love the name Kestrel Flight. That's adorable. I love the prefix Kestrel, and I love the modern medicine cats so much, like the current medicine cats that we have. So, you know, like Kestrel Flight, Puddleshine, Jay Feather, Alderheart, Shadowsight, Mothwing, Willowshine slash Frostpaw, Whistlepaw, you know, all of them. Frecklewish and, what's his face? Fidget Flake. I love them all very much, so yeah. Poppy Frost and Jay Feather. I'm gonna put it in dislike, but only because I love them as friends so much, and I don't like when people ship them, because to me, they are friends. Oh. Well, apologies for yawning. Anyway, to me, they are friends, and it's cute. And not every ship, not every male and female character need to be dating. Okay, anyway. Leafpool and Cody, I love Leafpool and Cody. I really, really, really liked Cody, and I miss her every day. Leafpool just has so many girlfriends, it's fucking insane. I don't know why they made this specific cat so into women, but they did. It's kind of crazy how into women Leafpool is. And speaking of how into women Leafpool is, I'm going to put Sorreltail and Leafpool right next to it. Although I would say if I was going to choose between the two, I like Leafpool and Sorreltail more, because Leafpool and Sorreltail's friendship was really cute, and I really liked that Sorreltail was like her protective knight that always accompanied her on her various, you know, on her various like missions, I guess. I mean, what's funny is that with Sorreltail and Mothwing is that Sorreltail and Mothwing are kind of similar, whereas Cody is definitely like the odd one out in the women that Leafpool has been madly in love with. Like, Sorreltail and Mothwing were both very much like very strong she-cats, like, you know, besides the like physically being like very muscular, they also were just generally like protective, and you know, they didn't really get pushed around, whereas Cody, not so much. But yeah, I don't know. Speaking again of Leafpool and her love of women, I'm putting Mothpool at the very top because they're my favorite ship in all of Warrior Cats. They mean a lot to me. They are one of the cats with the most effortless chemistry I've ever seen, like, just ever, probably, in a Warrior Cat ship. They, seriously, they care for each other so much. They love each other so much, and they want to be around each other. And it's kind of funny that unintentionally there is the one part uh, where where Leafpool is with Mothwing, and she's supposed to go see Crowfeather, and she forgets because she's too busy being with Mothwing. Stuff like that. It's just very sus, you know, very sus. And, you know, there's other things. Leafpool's constantly worrying about Mothwing. Their friendship is consistent, and it's just really sweet. And especially because of the competi vibes that I get from Leafpool and Crowfeather, I think she would be a lot happier with Mothwing. So next is Leopard Star and Tiger Star. I could not care less about Leopard Star and Tiger Star. I don't particularly like either of them, and I know that it's like retconned that Leopard Star had feelings for Tiger Star in canon. So, you know, that's cool. I don't really care though, so not much to say. Well, I'll put it in A instead of I don't really care, because, I mean, it feels like a weird het ship that you would like for weird reasons. Leopard Star and Sunfish. I haven't read Leopard Star's Honor, but I have heard from many people that these two are kind of gay. So I'm probably going to put it in I don't care, only because I don't know anything about them, besides the fact that they're supposedly gay. But, I mean, good for them, I guess. Leopard Star and Sasha. I don't really like Leopard Star and Sasha. I prefer Feathertail and Sasha, honestly. And like I said, I really don't like Leopard Star. So, again, not really much to say about it. I don't like Leopard Star, and I don't, yeah, thumbs up. Little Cloud and Whitethroat, I'm thinking. I mean, I don't really care. They're kind of cute, but I don't really care. Whitethroat dies so fast, how could I care, honestly? I mean, I know people that ship them, and I've drawn them before for a request, but I don't know, I can't really care that much, but they're cute. They're cute. Ashfur and Scourge, yeah, sorry, I love revenge shipping. I just can't help it. They're so nostalgic to me, and they're silly, and I just like that they're edgy and people ship them because they're both edgy. And I love Ashfur, and I love all Ashfur yaoi, so um, I I do like revenge shipping quite a bit, and I've drawn them quite a bit also, because, you know, they're both fun cats to draw, and they're silly, and I like them. So next is Longtail and Mousefur. I like Longtail and Mousefur. I think they're cute. I would prefer them as queer platonic partners, but since this doesn't specify it has to be romantic, it could also be queer platonic, I will put Longtail and Mousefur in like, because I do like them. I think it's sweet that they were friends for so long, and even though it's kind of bullshit that Longtail had to go into the Elder's Den, I do appreciate their long-lasting friendship, and it is really upsetting that that friendship ended up being the reason that that Longtail died. So Longtail and Firestar. I really hate Longtail and Firestar, and it's not even the ship's fault, because I didn't hate them until people started being obsessed with them for no reason, and it's really annoying because I already didn't like them. Like, if people didn't care about them so much, they'd be in dislike. But there's so many people who are like obsessed with Longtail and Firestar, and it's like they're yaoi, and I don't understand why. I fucking hate Longtail and Firestar together. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why anyone would enjoy it to the extent that they do. There's like, there is this one comic that's so good, and it's slipping my mind what it's called now. But it's a Warrior Cats comic, and it's kind of based on Homestuck, and it's awesome. But it's like, its main ship is Longtail and Firestar, and it just is so weird. It's so weird. I don't even know. I just don't like them. Is there anyone else here? No, there's not. Okay. Anyway, on to Mapleshade and Reedshine. I don't want to get in trouble for this, but I kind of like it. It's kind of silly. It's kind of funny. It's a little funny. It is a little funny. I don't even have any other reason. I just think it's kind of funny to think about. Mapleshade and Spotted Leaf. I remember that one AU. They were cute in there. Oh, that AU was by Drakenator, though, wasn't it? Oh well, you know, it's death of the author. I do like that concept. It's kind of funny. So I'll keep it there. Mapleshade X Myler. I've never considered that before. I don't think so, but okay. I've never heard of Mapleshade X Myler before. She only knew him for about 2 seconds, so, I mean, okay. Mapleshade X Nightcloud. I'm sorry, what? That is going in the hate one? I don't know why Mapleshade X Nightcloud would be on here. Mapleshade is so very much older than Nightcloud. Like, extreme amounts of older than Nightcloud. Like, generations. That's kind of oddball. Moving on. Mothflight and Micah, I really like them. I think personally that they're ADHD for autistic, and they're in love, and yeah. They're silly, they're so cute. I love Mothflight so much. Minnowtail and Mousewhisker. I really like Minnowtail and Mousewhisker. I've drawn a couple comics with them. I just think they're really silly. I had like this headcanon that Mousewhisker like bites his tail when he's nervous, and that he does it when he's with Minnowtail because he's a little nervous about getting caught, and Minnowtail thinks it's very cute. I really wish that they had been canon, even if it was like a retcon in, like even if they started it and then dropped it and didn't intend to do anything with it, and then when it got popular again, they changed their mind. Like, I would be fine if it was like sloppy like that, because they're just so cute and goofy. And I still like am kind of holding on to hope that maybe it'll turn out that it's been like that the whole time in secret, even though I know it's probably not likely at this point. But you know, a girl can dream. Sunstar and Moonflower, they're cute. I like them. I like the sun and moon. Um, Moonflower certainly deserves better than Stormtail. Um, and I think that Sunstar is a non-binary lesbian, so, you know, love wins. Sunstar and Thrushpelt, no. I don't really like Sunstar and Thrushpelt. Just not my thing. And also, I don't know. If Sunstar is like, I don't know. I ship Sunstar with Moonflower, and Moonflower is Bluestar's mom, and Thrushpelt likes Bluestar. I don't know. It just feels weird. And also, I don't really see the appeal anyway. Ravenpaw and Barley, they deserve to be an OTP because, come on, they are just one of the most wholesome couples in Warrior Cats. And rereading Graysharp's Vow literally made me so sad. It's literally miserable. And, oh, they're just so cute. And I mean, I know they're probably the closest we're ever going to get to a gay couple in Warrior Cats, which is, you know, I mean, I appreciate it, even though it was not directly stated. They did try their best. I mean, there was even the point where Riley Paw asked if Ravenpaw and Barley had kittens, which was kind of funny. I guess Riley Paw is the canonical Warrior Cats ally. But, yeah, Ravenpaw and Barley are obviously adorable. They were there for each other when they needed it, and they spent pretty much their whole lives together. And it's sweet. Squirrelflight and Moonlight, I really like them. I don't know if I want to put them in OTP or love. I'll do OTP because it's my favorite Squirrelflight ship. But yeah, I mean, I am a very, very adamant hater of Squirrelflight and Bramblestar, and I have been since the very day that I picked up Squirrelflight's Hope, because, oh my god, there is so much wrong with that book. But this is about Squirrelflight and Moonlight, and Squirrelflight, I liked when she was with the sisters, and she was genuinely just thinking about, like, what would happen if she just left the clans and became a sister? I don't know, that was kind of gay-coded for her to do. Also, she was thinking about the sisters all the time, specifically Moonlight, which was also kind of gay-coded of her to do. And Lucy, can you move? My cat is, like, in the way right now. But anyway, Squirrelflight, Moonlight, they're cute. I like them together. And I just generally like sapphic ships with Squirrelflight, but this one has to be my favorite. Squirrelflight and Shrewpaw. I don't like it. It's literally just shipping Squirrelflight with a guy for the sake of shipping Squirrelflight with a guy. Like, do we really need to? Is anyone here? No one's here. Do we really need to do that? The answer is no. Needletail and Sleek Whisker OTP. I love them so much. I literally love Needletail and Sleek Whisker. They're so cute. I love them both separately as characters, and I love them together as like a horrible, chaotic, back and forth, like, teenage relationship. It's great. They are they're just both fucked up, and I like them together. Squirrelflight and Nightcloud. I don't particularly like Squirrelflight and Nightcloud. I don't know how much I don't like it, though. I don't know if it's enough to put it in actively dislike. I feel like I'm just kind of about it. Like, I feel like kind of negatively, but not, like, viscerally. Like, I don't mind when other people ship it. It's just definitely not my thing. And I mean, Nightcloud is not a great person. So, I don't really particularly enjoy shipping her with people, but especially just with Squirrelflight, it feels kind of weird. I mean, I don't feel like they would have a lot of chemistry. Same with Nightcloud and Leafpool. And also same with Nightcloud and Feathertail. I'm just gonna put that whole Nightcloud thing there in their little section. I don't really have any more to say about it. Let's see. Nightcloud X Pickle. I'm assuming this is something from Crowfeather's Trial, which I did not read, so I'm gonna have to put it in I don't care because I don't know. Oakheart and Thrushpelt. Honestly, I don't care about Oakheart and Thrushpelt. I don't really particularly like Oakheart very much. And it's not because of anything he did. I just think he's like overrated and boring. But I don't really see anything between them. It's just one of those ships that, they're both love interests for Blue Star, so you can ship them together, and that's fine, because I like I said, I don't really care. People can ship it, and that's good for them, but I just personally don't really. Oakheart X Greypool. I don't like it because, I mean, just because Oakheart, I don't know, I feel like it's cuter if Oakheart and Greypool aren't mates, and Greypool is just taking care of the kittens for him because she wants to take care of the kittens, and it's like a friend thing. It's kind of like a Hawkwing and Plumwillow, and I think that's sweet. I value relationships that aren't inherently romantic in Warrior Cats, especially between a Tom and a she-cat, because it is rare in Warrior Cats that a Tom and a she-cat can just be friends and, not mates. Berrynose and Honeyfern. I don't really have strong opinions on Berrynose and Honeyfern. They were, fine when they were together, but it was for such a short period of time, and we don't really know what their relationship would have been like, after having kids and being together, because Honeyfern, she died. So I can't really care one way or the other. It's kind of funny that Honeyfern was, obsessed with him, but I don't know. Rootspring and Bristlefrost, that's going right in OTP. Most people know that I'm a big fan of Bristleroot and Bristlefrost in general. And it's not even really because I think they're good for each other. It's because I really like... It's so hard to explain, but I really like that Bristlefrost's reaction to a, romantic confession was to instantly 180, because that is so in character for her to, especially after being rejected, but even beyond that, she's just obsessed with other people's view of her, for her to cling on to the first person who confesses love to her. I think that's really interesting for a warrior cat to do, and I know it's not intentional, but it's the interpretation I got, and I enjoyed it. I don't know what else to say. And of course, their ending is very sad, with Bristlefrost sacrificing herself, and I think it all is just a very perfect, it's a good example, I guess, of young love. It starts fast, it goes, before they know it, they're saying they're in love with each other, and it ends brutally and quickly. And I just think that kind of relationship in Warrior Cats is cool. I don't know what to tell you. Rootspring and Shadowsight, I love Rootspring and Shadowsight. They ironically have probably more chemistry than Rootspring and Bristlefrost. And, a lot of people, including me, really clung on to this ship when when that one particular scene in, oh, I think it was the Silent Thaw, when Shadowsight is going to the moon pool and Rootspring accompanies him. And then there's also other parts, like when Shadowsight dies and Rootspring is the one that convinces everyone to go find him, and is generally very, very concerned and worried about his friend. And in the Dark Forest, he's also very concerned about about Shadowsight. And I really, really wish we saw more of them post, fuck, I don't remember what the book is called. After the 6th book of the Broken Code, I would like to see them, because I know that they probably both have a lot of survivor's guilt, because, Shadowsight, Bristlefrost literally did die protecting him from Ashfur. Meanwhile, the whole reason that Bristlefrost went into the Dark Forest was to save Rootspring. So both of them, I would imagine, feel partially responsible. And also, they both knew her, and they both are grieving, and they would need each other at a time like this. Maybe not even explicitly in like any romantic kind of context. They are friends, and I want to see them being friends, and working through this very traumatic thing that happened to them together. Resifer x Sasha. It's kind of a weird ship. Well, I guess, yeah, Sasha was in ShadowClan for a while. I think it's kind of funny, actually, for, like, Sasha, who's, like, a prissy ex-kitty pet, to be with Resifer, who, as far as we've seen, is, like, a very rugged kind of girl, who actually is also an ex-kitty pet, but has, like, completely done a 180. Like, even when we meet her, actually, I don't know if she was a kitty pet or a loner. I can't remember. But either way, she is very, very feisty. She is very rugged. She's a headstrong deputy. I just think that compared with Sasha, who is very, prissy and not really tapped into clan life, that's kind of funny. I think that's quite silly. They are definitely, femme and butch lesbian coded, which I think is cute. And, Sandstorm and Silverstream. I like Sandstorm and Silverstream. They're kind of silly to me, personally. They both are actually very similar people. It's just that, Silverstream is more like sassy, while Sandstorm is more like snarky. But I feel like they would be cute together, although I feel like they would argue a lot. Because I think they're both very stubborn, but it would never last because they love each other, and it's cute, and I love women. I love women who kiss. Tigerstar and Scourge, absolutely not. Tigerstar literally bullied him as a child, and also Scourge murdered him in cold blood, so not really my thing. Snowfur and Thistleclaw, no, I don't even want to talk about it. Snowfur and Thrushpelt, why? Thrushpelt and Snowfur, it sounds like people who want good things for Snowfur, which is cute, but do we have to? I don't really see the purpose. I don't see how... I don't know. I don't think Thrushpelt would want to be with Snowfur. I feel like Snowfur is too, like, docile for him, if that makes sense. Because, like, I feel like he's very male wife coded, and he's, like, kind of longing for a girl boss, if that makes sense. And Snowfur is definitely not really that kind of a person. So I just don't think that she has, like, a strong enough personality for him to really be drawn to her romantically. Snowtuft and Hawkfrost. That's random. I'm gonna put it in hate because Snowtuft is almost definitely a lot older than Hawkfrost. Um, and we're gonna move right along. Spotted Leaf and Mousefur. Aren't they sisters? Did I make that up? Maybe they're not. No, they're not. It's Spotted Leaf and Redtail and Willowpelt are littermates. I mean, I guess I don't care then. I've never really thought about it. I kind of really like the Mousefur being Aeroace headcanon. Um, so, I mean, I would probably just not particularly care. Cloudtail and Swiftpaw, I also don't care about them really. I don't really care that much about Swiftpaw in general. Because he didn't really have much of a character. He kind of was there to die. Um, and I mean, especially when it comes to shipping Swiftpaw, I mean, how could you ever expect Swiftpaw and Cloudtail to compare to Brightheart and Cloudtail, one of the strongest, written Warrior Cat ships in ever. Berrynose and Poppyfrost. I really don't like Berrynose and Poppyfrost. I feel very badly for Poppyfrost, because I know that, and it is implied in the books really, that Berrynose only really went after her because Honeyfern was dead and Poppyfrost is her sister. And I just feel like that's very, upsetting. That's a very sad thing to happen to a person. And it feels like a loveless marriage that Poppyfrost is staying in for the kids. That makes sense. And that kind of thing always makes me, sad and uncomfortable. And I also personally just don't. I have my own Berrynose ships, and it's just not with her, so. Smoke X Sasha, I mean, that's kind of cute. They both are girls who got treated poorly by their clan cat boyfriends. I always support Yuri. You know what? I support Yuri. They can go in the category. Shadowstar and Windstar, I absolutely love them. They are literally an old married couple. I love every reaction they have. They are literally pioneers of old women yaoi. I mean Yuri. And I think they're very cute together, and they are both butch to me. They are literally butch for butch, and it's so special. Tallstar X Barkface. I don't care. Sure. Whatever you want. I mean, Tallstar and Jake are obviously, they're gonna outdo Tallstar and Barkface any day. But I mean, if that's what you want to ship, then there's nothing wrong with it. They're kind of cute. Tawny Pelt and Rowan Claw. I like them. Do I love them or do I like them? I think I like them. I mean, it's just cute. It's just silly how Rowan Claw is such a loser and Tawny Pelt never stops supporting him unconditionally. That's love. And it's cute. And also I like that I like the headcanons about Rowan Claw being trans and about, Tawny Pelt Tawny Pelt supporting him through that. I just think that's cute to imagine. And I don't know, I think they're cute. I really like Rowan Claw, so I'm kind of biased, but yeah. Tawny Pelt and Squirrelflight, I like them too. I mean, it's one of the more classic Squirrelflight ships. I'm not crazy about it, but I think they're kind of cute. Especially in the context of Squirrelpaw on the journey, having a little crush on Tawny Pelt, and Tawny Pelt doesn't know. That's pretty cute. Tree and Violet Shine, I absolutely love Tree and Violet Shine. They are adorable, and I think they're very underrated. I really appreciate their chemistry, and I wish we saw more of them because they were only really together for like one book, but I just think it's so silly. At first, Violet Shine is like, who the heck is this guy? And Tree is just so goofy. And her slowly just starting to appreciate his company more and more. It's adorable. Violet Shine and Zelda. I really like Violet Shine and Zelda. I remember reading when that book came out. I don't even remember which one it's in. I remember like being so desperate for Zelda to stay in ShadowClan. And I was pretty disappointed when she didn't. But you know, even still, it was cute while I was there. Turtletail and Bumble, I have not read Dawn of Clans. Twigbranch and Finleap, no, hate it. Which is sad because when the books were still coming out, I did like Twigbranch and Finleap, but of course, it was the Raging Storm that changed my opinion and also most people's opinions. It's just. Finleap just treats her horribly, and there's not really any excuse for that I could ever, make. He's just very selfish, and I wish that Twigbranch had found someone better or left his ass. Honestly, when I was reading that book, I kind of expected them not to work out, especially because of the whole plot thread about Finleap going back to SkyClan to like talk to his sister and stuff. I was honestly thinking that he was gonna change his mind and go back to SkyClan, but he didn't, so that's great. Yellowfang and Ragged Star, hey, another bad ship, another terrible, abusive ship. Ragged Star is just absolutely horrible to her, and he's constantly trying to punish her for things that aren't even her fault. It's just unpleasant, and Yellowfang deserves so much better. Berrynose and Jayfeather. I actually have a different Berrynose ship, which is Berrynose and Breezepelt. And I don't even, that's probably not on here because it is definitely a rare pair, but that is my favorite Berrynose ship, and I just, first of all, I can't ever imagine Jayfeather showing interest in Berrynose, and second of all, it just, I don't know, man. Berrynose and Jayfeather, like, why? If you have to ship Berrynose with one of the three, it's gonna be Lionblaze. So, Leafpool, Nightcloud, Feathertail. That is going right with the rest of them. The Nightcloud quarantine. Firestar, Graystripe, and Sandstorm. I love them together. Not OTP. I love them together. They're so cute. I love Firestar and Graystripe, and Sandstorm can be there too. Because, sometimes I like them. I mean, I don't really particularly like Firestar and Sandstorm on their own, but with Graystripe in there, I like it with Graystripe in there. So, Brightheart, Cloudtail, and Daisy, another ship that I love. They are probably my favorite polyamorous ship in Warrior Cats. They're just so special, and they're in love, and I don't know what else to tell you. Breezepelt, Antpelt, and Heathertail. I've never thought of this in my life, so I'm gonna put it in I don't care. I mean, sure, I like Breezepelt and Antpelt, and I like Breezepelt and Heathertail, and I've never thought about Heathertail and Antpelt, but, I mean, if she likes Breezepelt, I don't see why she wouldn't like Antpelt, so. Needletail and Rain, I couldn't care less about Needletail and Rain. I remember when I read Warrior Cat, or when I read, well, technically, yeah, when I read Warrior Cats, but when I was reading, what's the third book of A Vision of Shadows? Shattered Sky. When I was reading it, I thought Rain was a girl. And I probably would have liked Rain a lot more if he was a girl, but he's not. So it just doesn't really hit as hard. And at the same time, no matter what gender Rain is, Needletail and Rain didn't really have any sort of chemistry together. Needletail liking Rain felt very sudden and out of nowhere, and we didn't really see any progression of their relationship. It was just like all of a sudden Needletail had a boyfriend, so definitely not my favorite. Whitewing and Hawkfrost? What? Okay, genuinely baffled here. Gonna put it in because what? Whitewing and Hawkfrost? Never heard of that in my life. Probably will never think of that again in my life. Whitewing and Birchfall, they're cute. They're fine. I mean, I don't even know if I can... Oops. I don't even know if I can put them in like, honestly, because I just... Do I care? No. I mean, they gave us Dovewing, which is very special, but... I mean, besides that... I guess it was cute that when Birchfall was the only apprentice and Whitewing, although she was pretty much ready to become a warrior at that point, she stayed back to keep him company. That is very sweet. But I feel like it's not enough to make me really care, especially since we don't see much of them after that. I mean, we see them, but, we don't see, their chemistry together much after that, so... moving on, Ravenwing and Birchface. Isn't Birchface, like, really dead by, like, the first or the second or so chapter of Maple Shade's Vengeance? I mean, I can't care. I can't care. It's Ravenwing and Birchface. They both die. And I don't know if they even speak, so... There you go. Thrushpelt and Greypool. I also don't care about Thrushpelt and Greypool. I've never seen anyone ship Thrushpelt and Greypool. I have a feeling the person who made this tier list likes Blue Star's Prophecy. There's a lot of Blue Star's Prophecy ships in here. Blackstar and Russet Fur. Don't like it. Oops, I didn't cut the wrong one. I don't like it because Russet Fur is a lesbian to me. And I have no other reason. Squirrelflight and Leafstar. I really like Squirrelflight and Leafstar, especially in Squirrelflight's Hope. I like that they are friends, and I like that they frequently agree on things. I think it's cute in the new series right now, the one that's coming out, that they both have plans to wage war against Tiger Star. That moment when you and your girlfriend both decide to bring your clan to war with the same clan. That's so special. Heathertail and Hollyleaf. I've never thought of that before. Heathertail and Hollyleaf. That's cute. I can get behind that. Hollyleaf is definitely a lesbian to me. Heathertail, I think she is very, very bisexual. So I think that's cute. I think that's kind of silly. I like that there's this really, really common trend of Hollyleaf stealing Lionblaze's girlfriends. I enjoy that a lot. Speaking of which, Heathertail and Lionblaze, it's hard because I don't like them together, but I really like the drama that goes on with Lionblaze internally. But I feel like that's not really the ship that I'm liking, that's Lionblaze's character. So I'm gonna put it in I don't care, because I don't. Lionblaze x Ice Cloud? What? I don't care about Lionblaze and Ice Cloud. Do they talk? Ever? I love Ice Cloud, she's so cute, but I mean, besides that, Okay. Sparkbelt and Needletail, I really like them. I really like them. They are both very outspoken girls, but I like that Sparkpelt is like more, she wants to be good and she's like a good girl, and Needletail is like a bad girl. It's just cute and silly, and I like them. I can't say anything else. I like them. Sparkbelt and Lark Song, they're cute. I had canon Lark Song as a non-binary lesbian, and also Sparkpelt as a lesbian, and I think that's silly, and I think they're cute, and I don't really have much else to say. It is pretty sad that Lark Song died so, suddenly, and especially the sadness of him dying. Pretty much, I think he died as Sparkpelt gave birth, and the last thing that he did was meet his dead kit, Flicker Kit, which is like horrific. um, but when they were together, they were cute. I like that when they were first hinting at them in A Vision of Shadows, what they had was like Sparkpelt was very forward with him, and was like outwardly flirting, and Larksong was kind of confused. I thought that was cute. I remember at the time I used to say that I used to call Larksong Sparkpelt's confused boyfriend, and it's true. He was. Spotfur and Stemleaf, they're cute. I like them. I wish we saw more of them, but we didn't because Stemleaf kicked the bucket. Um, I like Spotfur a lot, though. I do like Spotfur and Needleclaw. I don't think that's... Oh, it's right there, yeah. Okay, I guess while we're on the topic, I'll put Spotfur and Needleclaw there, too. I like both of these ships quite a bit. Probably more of a fan of Spotfur and Needleclaw, but that's because I really like sapphic ships. But Spotfur and Stemleaf were cute when they were together, and I like that they had, a common interest, they grew up together. It's just sweet. Bristlefrost and Stemleaf, nah, not my thing. There's a reason they didn't work out. I don't think anyone actually ships them, so. Blackstar and Soul, I really like them. Blackstar was definitely into him, like, not normal amounts. um, I don't know. It felt very gay how blindly Blackstar followed him, and I thought it was cute. I don't know. Next, Leopard Star and Misty Star. Do people ship them? I mean, no, I don't. I'm not usually big on leaders and deputies being mates, and I don't know. Just something about it is off to me. I don't know. Misty Star X Mousefur. Never heard of that in my life. I guess it's cute ish? Maybe? I guess I can't really care. Black Star X Stonefur. No. Why would you ship that ever? Um, I, yeah, I don't even know. Sol X Purdy. I, or Sol X Purdy. I don't know. I have a hunch that, oh no, yeah, because we have SkyClan as a reference. I'm fairly sure that Purdy is a lot older than Sol. So I'm going to put it in the end because it's not like we know for sure, but I feel like based on the context clues, we can infer that Purdy is a fair bit older than Sol. Um, but even still, I mean, I guess it would be cute assuming that they are not too far apart in age. Mousefur, Purdy, and Longtail, they are cute together. I like them. They're very silly. I do love Purdy joining their relationship, all three of them together as queer platonic partners. Very adorable to me. Snowkit x Mosskit. I mean, why would you ship the kittens? I mean, if you wanted to, you could, but personally, not my thing. Black Star and Little Cloud, that's okay. That's an okay ship. Um, I don't really care much about Black Star, but you know, they exist. Honestly, I think I'll move them down to I don't care because I don't really feel either way about them. Blossomfall and Ivy Pool, I like them a lot. I also like the way the art looks. It looks like Ivy Pool is like cringing, trying to get away from Blossomfall. And Blossomfall is like pouting, like, what are you doing? I do like them though. I don't know if I'm gonna put them in like or love, because actually I do really like them. I just moved the wrong ship. I think I'll put them in love actually, because I really like Blossomfall and Ivy Pool. I always did. They're both a little bit fucked up as people, and I think that's funny. They definitely both have some family issues that they need to work out, sisterly issues specifically. Um, and I guess, yeah, they're cute. Blue Star and Oakheart, I don't really like them. Mostly because I just feel like they don't really have any chemistry. I. It's kind of embarrassing how she has way more chemistry with Crooked Star than she does with Oakheart. But, you know, sometimes I guess that's just how it is. And Warrior Cats loves its bland het ships, so Alderheart and Puddleshine, I love them. They're so cute. Puddleshine absolutely has the biggest, massivest crush on Alderheart in the world, and he doesn't know what to do about it. And it's sweet, and they love each other, and I don't know what else to tell you. I've loved them ever since I read A Vision of Shadows. They're just very special and cute. Blue Star and Rosetail. I like Blue Star and Rosetail. I think they're cute. I particularly would imagine that it's one-sided, with Rosetail having feelings for Blue Star that she doesn't reciprocate, but they're also cute together. um, I like Rosetail a lot as a character. I like that she's just very into gossip and romance, and sometimes it's like, okay, why are you as a woman so interested in whether or not Blue Star is taken or crushing, you know? Blue Star and Yellowfang, I love them. I love them. It's more old woman Yuri. What more could you want? They are literally in love and they raised their son Firestar together. Um, and Yellowfang, fresh out of a compet abusive relationship, and Blue Star, fresh out of a compat relationship, and they're in gay love. And, you know, that's beautiful. Next, Blue Star and Thrushpelt. Do I care about Blue Star and Thrushpelt? I mean, it's cute that Thrushpelt likes her, and she doesn't, but and he's respectful about it, and he is kind of led on by her in a way where she kind of uses him to cover up for the fact that the kits are not hers, and it's sweet that he doesn't, you know, turn on her or, you know, point out that that's weird, because he absolutely could, but he doesn't, which is nice. um, so I guess I'll just keep them in like, because they're kind of cute. Gosh, there's a lot of ships in here. Okay, Blue Star and Crooked Star, I like them. They're cute. They had chemistry, and I, they're silly. Bone X Brick. These are Blood Clan cats, yeah? Yeah, they are. I don't know, Brick has always been kind of lesbian coded to me, so I'm gonna put it in I don't care. If that's what you want to ship, then go ahead. Bone and Scourge, they're kind of cute sometimes. I it's I don't really know what to say about them, really. They're kind of cute. To imagine that Scourge is this tiny thing and Bone is like a massive bodyguard. It's cute. Even though Scourge absolutely does not need a bodyguard, he could fuck anyone up. But Brambleberry and Echo Mist. I don't even remember who Echo Mist is. I know Brambleberry, but I guess I'm gonna put it I don't care because I genuinely don't remember who Echo Mist is. Sorry guys. Brackenfur and Sorreltail. They're alright. They're cute. I really don't have much else to say. I love the content people make of them, but I know that's all very delusional in nature. They really are not that special in canon. Brambleclaw and Swirlflight, no. Worship and all Warrior Cats, not even gonna talk about it. Bramblestar and Stormfur, they're okay. Sometimes I think it's funny, especially Stormfur being very openly into Brambleclaw and Brambleclaw being confused. I appreciate that dynamic between them. Alderheart and Needletail, they were like one of my favorites back when I first read A Vision of Shadows, like when I was a kid and they had just released The Apprentice's Quest and then Thunder and Shadow. God, I loved them so much. I was very, very convinced that they were going to be an endgame couple. And honestly, I still find them cute. There are Needletail ships that I like more, but I still find them very cute. And I mean, I still kind of don't blame younger me for assuming that they were going to be endgame. Brambleclaw and Jessie. No. I just. Why would I care about a ship with Brambleclaw? I really like Jessie. She's funny. But. Nah. Brambleclaw and Crowfeather? No. Not my thing. Not my thing. Breezepelt and Heathertail, couldn't care less. I do think it's kind of funny that Heathertail, after previously being with Lion Blaze, ended up with Breezepelt, who was one of, Lion Blaze's rivals, you could say. Kind of silly. I also think it's kind of funny that Heathertail is. It's just another instance of like a she-cat loving like this loser fail boy Tom. I'll always enjoy that dynamic. Briarlight and Dovewing, I love them. They're so cute. I should put them in like because I don't really feel that strongly about them, but they are very cute. I love Briarlight and I love Dovewing, and I think that's a cute ship. Briarlight and Jayfeather, no, they are friends. They are best friends, in fact, and that is all I can say on the matter. They're best friends, and they don't need to be anything more. Briarlight and Rosepetal. Never thought of this before in my life. Can't say I care. I do really like Rosepetal, and I do really like Briarlight, but I don't know why you would ship them in particular. I can't remember them ever being friends or anything of this sort. Brightheart and Cloudtail, come on. They're Brightheart and Cloudtail. Especially because I just read A Thief in ThunderClan, but they're just so cute. They are one of the best written pairs in Warrior Cats, one of the oldest, longest running pairs in Warrior Cats. You can't beat them. They're in love. And they're cute. Bumblestripe and Dovewing, no, not a fan. Not really hard to understand why, since Dovewing is wholly uninterested in him and he does not know how to take a hint, and it is often uncomfortable. and just not great to read about. And, Dovewing can certainly do better, and she does do better, and we'll get to that later. But, yeah. Cinderheart and Hollyleaf, I like them. There's this one picture of them that is my favorite drawing of them I've ever seen. And it's this drawing of Hollyleaf, like, looking angry and violent, and Cinderheart is holding her. And she's saying, "Isn't she the cutest?" And that's literally their dynamic in my head. I love that drawing. They're just cute. And, I like I said before, I'm a big fan of the whole Hollyleaf stealing Lionblaze's girlfriend kind of thing that people like to do. It's silly. Cinderheart and Lionblaze. I mean, I don't really care about them. They don't have a lot of chemistry with each other. They have a lot of kids. We don't really see them much anymore. And there's not really anything for me to say. Honestly, between all of the three, Cinderheart has the least amount of chemistry with Lionblaze, probably. Considering she does spend a lot of time with Jayfeather, and you could probably make more of a case for them being together than her and Lionblaze, but whatever. Alderheart and Velvet. I really love them. I don't even have a reason to like them as much as I do. I just do. I love Velvet. She's so cute. And I love Alderheart. And I love that he goes to see her even after she's already left. And I'm still not fully convinced that they entirely broke it off. It's been a while since I've read, whatever the fuck that book is called. The fourth book of A Vision of Shadows. River of Fire, that's what it's called. It's been a while since I've read River of Fire, but if I recall correctly, the parting scene of Alderheart and Velvet was very vague. Like, I remember that specifically, that they left it kind of open. They never, explicitly said goodbye to each other or explicitly said that they weren't going to be together. So I'm still a little bit convinced that they had something going on or still have something going on, and that one day Velvet is going to show up with red babies, but we'll see. Cinderpelt and Sandstorm, not really a fan. Because why? Why? I don't really see a reason, and I would prefer Sandstorm with Silverstream. And that's basically my entire reasoning. Cinderpelt and Little Cloud, don't like it. Just a classic, what if this girl character and this boy character that interacted one time were actually dating? Cinderpelt and Silverstream, similarly, I don't care. I mean, I feel slightly negatively towards it because, like I said, I would prefer Sandstorm and Silverstream to be together, and just generally, I don't know, I don't see why Cinderpelt would take interest in Sandstorm or Silverstream. I don't really see Cinderpelt taking interest in much of anyone, to be quite honest with you, so... Okay, here's a bunch of Clear Sky ships. I have not read Dawn of Clans, so we're gonna skip right over it. Crooked Star and Willowbreeze, I don't care. They're the same heterosexual ship that Warrior Cats has time and time again, with not much to differentiate them. So honestly, how could I have any sort of strong opinion on Crooked Star and Willowbreeze? Crowfeather and Leafpool, I do not like Crowfeather and Leafpool. I think that their relationship feels extremely compet-coded, especially because of how quickly Leafpool latches onto him, and how quickly Leafpool decides to backtrack. Because, I mean, okay. I know there are obviously in-universe reasons for Leafpool to change her mind, but it also is just kind of funny to me that her she changed her mind so quickly. It did not last a moment. And although I know that it's stated over and over again that they never stopped loving each other or something like that. I mean, they never had anything in the first place. There was never chemistry. I was never invested in them in the first place, so I just am not invested in them at all. Crowfeather and Feathertail, I mean, some people criticize it for being a ship between a warrior and an apprentice, but for me, it's just like they aren't very far apart in age, as far as I remember, and it did, to me at least, feel a lot more like Crowfeather was definitely more into her than she was into him. Um, like, he definitely had, like, a big crush on her. Kind of like having a crush on your babysitter. And she just was like, oh, that's kind of sweet, you know? And they might have found something more meaningful had they gotten a chance to mature and further their relationship, but they did not. So, can't say I really care that much. God, there's still so many ships to do. Why did I do this? Okay. I might start going a little faster here. My voice is hurting, and this is getting pretty long-winded. Crowfeather and Nightcloud, do not like them at all. I don't know if I would put them in dislike or hate. Probably hate, specifically because of the one scene where Nightcloud grabs him with her claws. Definitely was not a fan of that. And was uncomfortable. Antpelt and Breezepelt, they're alright. I guess. We don't really know that much about Antpelt. Crowfeather and Hairstar, they're kind of funny. I guess I'll put them in light because I think they're kind of funny. Crowfeather and Squirrelflight, I like them too. They're pretty silly, especially on the journey. Daisy and Squirrelflight, I really like this ship, especially because of the king map. I think they're cute together, and they definitely deserve each other after what they endured with their abusive partners. Daisy and Ferncloud, like it, they're silly. They're both nursery queens, so they did spend a lot of time together, and I think that's sweet. Daisy and Brightheart, I do like Daisy and Brightheart. I like Daisy and Brightheart and Cloudtail all three together more than I like Daisy and Brightheart, but I do like them together, obviously, because I still ship them. Darktail and Sleekwhisker, no. No. Sleekwhisker is so into women, it's kind of crazy, so. Darktail and Hawkwing. Hawkwing definitely had some kind of crush on Darktail, but I don't really like them together as a ship. In one moment. Because, oh my gosh, my poor throat hurts so bad. Oh man, this always happens when I do these. Okay. Tigerheart and Dovewing are one of my favorite ships in all of Warrior Cats. They they're a rare example of, a canonical ship in Warrior Cats that doesn't really take the same mold as most ships in Warrior Cats do, where, there's the strong Tom and the supportive and kind she-cat. And although Dovewing is definitely supportive and kind, Tigerheart is not... He doesn't treat her the way that most Toms treat their mates. He treats her with so much respect. Actually, to the point that it's basically favoritism. He clearly cares extremely for her and would actively choose her over the rest of the clan. And I think that's adorable. He loves her so much, and he would do anything to protect her, clearly. And even to the point that it clouds his judgment sometimes. And that's a very relatable thing, that's a thing that a lot of people would have for someone that they love that much. And it feels refreshing to have in a Warrior Cat ship. And also, they're just adorable. Come on, Tigerheart is so stupid, and Dovewing just... Dovewing obviously loves him for it. It's just beautiful. It's perfect. Dovewing and Dawnpelt, never considered this in my life. Can't say I care. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Dustpelt and Ferncloud. Not a fan. I don't like that they were implied to like each other so early on in Ferncloud's apprenticeship, and especially the fact that Dustpelt is her uncle does not help, although that is kind of dubiously canon that he's her uncle, because it's only canon if you take the Warrior Cats family tree that was retconned in as canon. But either way, just not really that big of a fan. And that's all I can really think. Appledusk and Reedshine, I couldn't care less about them, but they get knocked in air because I don't like Appledusk. Dustpelt and Sandstorm, no, I don't like them together. I think they are best friends, and as I've reiterated a couple times, it is important to me that male and female characters are allowed to just be friends sometimes. And additionally, Sandstorm, obviously I feel like she has much more chemistry with Firestar or Silverstream or Greystripe. All three of them suit her better than Dustpelt. Echosong and Leafstar, I really like them. Those are two of some of my favorite characters in general, because I love SkyClan and I love the Firestar's Quest, SkyClan's Destiny, Hawkwing's Journey trilogy. That's one of my favorite sets of books in Warrior Cats. And I really enjoyed Echosong and Leafstar's friendship. And it definitely had some gay feelings in there. Billystorm and Leafstar, dislike, don't like it, not one bit. It's not really Billystorm's fault, but it's just like, really? How is Leafstar the most, perfect cat, one of the most perfect cats I've ever seen in Warrior Cats, going to date some dude named Billystorm? Also, I don't really like how he treats her at some points, but I don't know, man. I just feel like Leafstar deserves better than a fellow named Billystorm. Fallen Leaves and Hollyleaf, I hate Fallen Leaves and Hollyleaf. I don't like Fallen Leaves shipped with anyone because Fallen Leaves is thousands of years old, and also, I mean, do you really truly think that at this point in his life he's concerned with finding a mate? It's weird. It's weird to ship him with people for me. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put Fallen Leaves in Jayfeather and Fallen Leaves in Flametail right here in the same category. Feather, Flying Hawk, and Flipclaw, they're so cute. I seriously don't understand why Flipclaw came back to ThunderClan. It seemed like the most obvious choice, like setup choice for Flipclaw to choose to stay in the mountains, which I think would have been cute, especially because it's implied that Stormfur is not going to be alive for too much longer, and for another clan cat to take his place in residing in the tribe and, kind of paralleling him where he fell in love and left to be with the cat that he liked, I think that would have been adorable. But, he didn't, so I don't really know what the point of Flipclaw and Feather having such a specifically pointed out good relationship was, but I don't know, maybe one day Flipclaw will spontaneously decide that he would rather be in the mountains. I don't know. Sasha and Feathertail, I really like them. I love them, actually. I'm going to put them in love. Just reading a Shadow and River Clan, it's kind of hard to come out of it not shipping them. I mean, they practically raised kids together. I mean, what more do you want? Tawnypel and Feathertail, I like it. It's okay. It's an okay ship. I don't really have anything else to say about it. Ferncloud and Feathertail, yes, they're cute too, even though the only basis for shipping them is that one scene where they blush at each other, but come on, it's cute. It's adorable. Appledusk and Mapleshade, don't know why anyone would like this ship. Why? She did kill him, and he did cheat on her. I feel like those are two very good points in favor of not shipping them. Featherwhisker and Thrushpelt. Oh, that's cute. I've never thought of that. That's adorable. Ivypool and Fernsong, I really like them. They are literally lesbians in love, and it's perfect and beautiful. Firestar and Spotted Leaf, no. Firestar and Sandstorm, I actually don't really like Firestar and Sandstorm together that much on their own. They are really not that interesting on their own. Like, at all. And they are definitely overrated and get the first arc nostalgia treatment. So I feel like that does partially influence my opinion on them, the fact that people like them so much. Maybe I would have put them up in here as like they're okay, but apologies for the water noises, guys. Doing these really hurts my throat every time. Firestar and One Star. They were cute. They're kind of funny. They're kind of funny to me. I'll put them in like, because they're kind of funny to me. Firestar and Graystripe. Come on, they're so cute. I love Firestar and Graystripe. Firestar and Ravenpaw. Similarly, I like Firestar and Ravenpaw. Where's Firestar, Ravenpaw, and Graystripe together? I would be surprised if that wasn't in here. Oh, maybe it's not. Is it really not? Did we already do that? No, that was Graystripe and Firestar and Sandstorm. Huh. That feels weird. That's one of the most popular polyamorous ships in Warrior Cats. Okay, well, whatever. Moving on. Firestar and Smudge, kind of silly. I like it. I like Smudge having an unrequited crush on Firestar. And yes, that is solely because of Warrior Cats animated, but it's funny. And I think it's funny that when he can't have Firestar, he goes for his sister. Frecklewish and Maple Shade, not a fan. Frecklewish and Reedshine, I am a fan. I think they're cute. Ashfur and Hawkfrost, I like them. They're evil and in love, and Ashfur was definitely into Hawkfrost, like, unreasonable amounts. I feel like Hawkfrost might have thought Ashfur was cute, but he was really only ever using him. And I don't think Ashfur ever would have realized fully that he liked Hawkfrost. He's like, I mean, I definitely want Squirrelflight, and that's it. And spending all this time with Hawkfrost is for the sole purpose of getting Squirrelflight, guys. It's fine. Frostfur and Lionheart, I don't care. I don't. Do they have any meaningful interactions? I think there is one part where Frostfur is giving birth and Lionheart goes to... Or no, that's not even that. I don't remember, bro. It's been so long since I read the first series. The relationships were so shallow in it. I can't tell you. Frostfur and Yellowfang, never thought of that, but that is adorable. I like it. Goldenflower and Sasha. Sure. Sure. Why does Sasha get shipped with so many women? God, she's such a lesbian. Her relationship with Tiger Star is so comp-heady, it's ridiculous. Goldenflower and Tiger Star, no. Goldenflower deserves better. Tiger Star and Sasha, no. Sasha deserves better. Goosefeather and Hawkheart. People ship Hawkheart with Goosefeather? I guess that's kind of funny. But not funny enough to go in like... Greywing. Ashfur and Squirrelflight. Okay, look. I don't like them together, but they're funny to me. Like, imagining their dynamic is funny to me. Like, I don't think they should date, but imagining them is funny to me, and it brings me joy, so I'm putting them in like. Graystripe and Silverstream, I like them. I don't know what to tell you. Graystripe and Millie, I like them in the mangas, or the graphic novels, excuse me, but not really anywhere else. I guess if we're assuming that this is like only the graphic novels, then this is where they belong, yes. Half Moon and Jayfeather, nope, hate it. Absolutely hate it. Hairstar and Antpelt. People ship them? I didn't know that. I guess they did train in the Dark Forest together, didn't they? That's kind of cute. Okay, I'll put them in like. Hairstar and Tigerheart. Why would it be Tigerheart? Why not Tiger? Oh, I guess because, yeah, confusing. Okay. I don't know. I love Tigerheart and Dovewing so much, like unreasonable amounts, that it feels kind of weird to ship Tigerheart with someone else. Especially Hairstar, kind of random. Hawkfrost and Leafpool. Actually, I have heard of this. I was gonna say who ships that, but I have heard of it, but not a fan. Definitely not a fan. Hazeltail and Hollyleaf. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. I think Hollyleaf deserves all of the girlfriends. Hazeltail and... I think they meant Poppy Frost. I've never thought about Hazeltail and Poppy Frost before. I mean... I guess, yeah, Poppy Frost is with Berrynose, and Hazeltail is Berrynose's sister. So, that could be cute. I'll put it in like. That's cute. Willowshine and Hollyleaf. Oh, I love them so much. I love Willowshine and Hollyleaf to pieces. They are literally obsessed with each other, especially Hollyleaf. It's kind of crazy how Hollyleaf literally like flipped out and got so angry at Lionblaze for being friends with Heathertail and meeting her at night, when Hollyleaf literally, in like broad daylight too, just walked over to RiverClan specifically to talk with Willowshine. It's so hypocritical, and it's cute, and I like them a lot. They are definitely my favorite Hollyleaf ship. Jake and Tallstar. I mean, how could you... What is there to dislike about Jake and Tallstar? They're so cute together. I like that Jake's kind of a player. I think it's funny. But, like, Tallstar never took a mate, and I would like to presume that it's because he was in love with Jake, and Jake's like, hell yeah. I'll have some babies. But I do think that his most meaningful relationship was with Tallstar. Ashfur and Brambleclaw. Sometimes I like them and sometimes I don't. Mostly because I really love Ashfur and I really hate Brambleclaw. So I don't really like to imagine Ashfur with him. But sometimes they're funny to me. So I guess I'll put them in here. I'm going to put them in eh. Nettlepaw and Perchpaw. Who the fuck is Nettlepaw? Yeah, I don't... Okay. Anyway. Mapleshade and Smoke. I know... Mapleshade is a lot older than Smoke is. Bluestar and Golden... Oh, also Mapleshade's very dead. Bluestar and Goldenflower. Never considered it. Not... why would you... I don't know. Bluestar, Goldenflower, and Yellowfang. What is with this Bluestar and Goldenflower stuff? I don't think Goldenflower needs to be there. I like Bluestar and Yellowfang on their own. Snowfur and Rosetail, they're cute. I like them. Jayfeather and Foxleap. I'm kind of shocked to see this here. I used to be a really, really big Foxleap fan. And I used to see Jayfeather and Foxleap sometimes, and I really liked it. So honestly, this might be nostalgia talking, but I'm going to put it in like... Breezepelt and Hairstar. Nah. I guess it's kind of funny, but... Nah. Not my thing. Bristlefrost and Needleclaw, I like them. They're funny. They're cute. I like Needleclaw at first being like, I can't believe my brother is in love with this ThunderClan cat. Can't he just find a mate in his own clan and follow the code? But then the more time she spends with Bristlefrost, the more she's like, fuck. No wonder he likes her. I just think that's silly. Sandstorm and Princess. Never considered it. Honestly, not really a fan. I don't know. I don't really have a reason. Just doesn't sound good to me. Smudge and Princess, I like them. They're cute. Feathertail and Brook Where Small Fish Swim. I guess I never thought of this before. I mean, I guess I don't see anything wrong with it. They'd be cute. Sleek Whisker and Raven. Oh, I like them a lot. I like them a lot. I love Sleek Whisker and all of the women that she kisses. Goosefeather and Pine Star. No, definitely not. Wasn't Pine Star, like, already leader when Goose... Maybe I made that up, actually. Don't quote me on that. I don't know, man. I know Pine Star is old as balls. I know that, but... Either way, still, I just don't think it makes sense to me. Maybe Oakstar was still a leader when Goosefeather was born. I can't remember. I don't know, man. Spiderleg and Sootfur. Never heard of this in my life. I don't care. Sure. Leafstar and Soul. No. No. That is a lesbo. That is a lesbian. Moonlight X Soul. Now, who is coming up with this? Who is coming up with this? Absolutely not. Never. No. That is a lesbian. Alderheart and Fidget Flake, they're cute. I like them. Like I was talking about before, I do like the modern medicine cats quite a bit. So, Alderheart, Fidget Flake, and Puddleshine. I've never actually considered all 3 of them at once. But that is adorable. I like that a lot. White Storm and Willowpelt. I don't care one bit. Ivypool and Tigerheart hate it. Ivypool despises him. Ivypool and Bumblestripe. Jesus Christ. No. White Storm and Lionheart, they're cute. I like them. Firestar and Dustpelt. Not really a fan. It's kind of the same as Firestar and Longtail, but I don't hate it as strongly as I hate Longtail and Firestar. I just kind of dislike it. White Storm, Willowpelt, and Brindleface. I guess this solves the like arguments over White Storm being the father of both litters, so I guess I'll like it. Why not? Jayfeather and Cinderheart. I was talking about how they have better chemistry than Lionblaze and Cinderheart do, so I guess I'll put them in like, because I mean, if it was against how much I like Cinderheart and Lionblaze, how much I like Jayfeather and Cinderheart, there's definitely like a considerable more positive feeling to Jayfeather and Cinderheart, so I'll definitely go with the like. Jayfeather and Willowshine. No. I think they are friends, for the record. I think they are very good friends, actually. I really like their dynamic. I think it's really funny, especially this particular scene where Jayfeather is going to the moon pool. Actually, at the time, they're Jaypaw and Willowpaw. And they are speaking, and there's a hole in the ground that is coming up. And Willowshine is like, "Hey, Jayfeather, Jaypaw, there's a hole in the ground right there, watch out." And Jaypaw gets angry, and he's like, "I know there's a hole there, I can feel it." And he, like, snaps at her. And Willowpaw responds with anger, and she's like, "Well, next time I'll just let you fall then." And she goes away, and it's cute. They're silly. Hollyleaf and Pebble that rolls down mountain. I don't remember who that is. I'm assuming that's like a Stormfur and Brookit. But yeah, I don't remember, man. Breezepelt, Tigerheart, and Hairstar. What? Who ships that? Don't care. Daisy and Floss. I mean, I can't dislike it. There's not really anything to dislike. Certainly, I mean, better than Daisy and either of her canon partners, so why not? Windstar and Gorstar. I'm gonna put them in dislike, even though I don't even know who Gorstar is, solely because I really like Windstar and Shadowstar, and no. Shellheart and Hailstar. They're kind of cute, I guess. I don't really care, though. Nightcloud and Sorreltail. Oh, I remember one person shipped them, but I don't like Nightcloud. Did I say Nightheart? I think I did. I might have said that. I meant Nightcloud. Anyway. I guess into the I don't care we go. Yellowfang and Russet Fur? No. Don't. Actually, no, it's fine where it is. Squirrelflight and Jessie. Oh, I really like them. I really like them. I really like them. I think they should kiss. Ivypool and Antpelt. No. Don't like shipping Ivypool with men. Thrushpelt, Oakheart, and Bluestar. Don't care. Running Wind and Redtail. I also don't care. Darkstripe and Silverhawk. Ooh, do people ship them? I mean, why not? It's kind of funny. I don't know. Are they... we don't really know how old Silverhawk is meant to be, do we? So, I guess it's fair game. It's cute. White Storm and Redtail. Never thought of this in my life. could not care less. Berry Nose and Lion Blaze, they're funny. I like them. And Bramblestar and Sorreltail, no, I don't like Bramblestar. And I think that would conclude this Warrior Cat ships tier list. So I'm going to add one row above for the watermark. Oh. Whoopsies. We're going to add this row above for the watermark. And that will be my finished tier list. So that was a lot of fun. Hope we all had a great time. I certainly enjoy making, these tier list videos of warrior cats, because any excuse to just talk outwardly about warrior cats for an extended period of time is a good thing for me. So, thank you for watching, if you did, even though no one actually came, but I will keep this up, so if someone wants to come watch it, they can, although they probably wouldn't want to because of all the messing with the stream setup I did at the beginning, but, it's fine. And